The McDonald's Texas Invitational is the major fundraiser for the Education Foundation for Pasadena Independent School District. We've also partnered with Deer Park. They host games and also receive some of the proceeds from the tournament. It has really become a community-wide event here. It's where you have the city, the Chamber of Commerce, the school district, all of these people partnering, coming together to benefit the kids and teachers in the school districts. 80 teams from all over the state of Texas and the greater Houston area. We have 48 boys teams, 32 girls teams, and they come from everywhere across the state of Texas, from El Paso, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, San Antonio, Austin area, all over the greater Houston area, the Valley. So it's really become the tip-off event for Texas high school basketball.
The Education Foundation is actually a 501c3 nonprofit organization that works closely with the school district. Through the fundraising throughout the year and through, in particular, the tournament, we are able to give back mini grants to teachers for their classrooms for special projects and programs that they would like to implement that they would not ordinarily be able to fund through the regular school budget. To date, over the last decade, the foundation has given back to the school district over $1 million. Teachers on a daily basis reach into their own pockets to help kids, just with the basic school supplies sometimes. So without the funding of the foundation, there would not be these projects that go on, and so no, the success in the classroom and these projects would not be able to happen.
Over 400 volunteers at game time that make this thing work.
There's 35 board members who throughout the year work tirelessly to bring in those funds through our fundraising efforts.
A lot of the volunteers come from every walk of life in the Pasadena area.
The different volunteer opportunities, we have team hosts who help the teams coming in from out of state or out of town. We have ticket and t-shirt sales. They're the people that take the tickets at the gate, and we also sell t-shirts and give away programs. We have facilitators who help run the operations at each venue. And we also have hospitality hosts who run the hospitality rooms at all 3 days of the tournament. So, from morning to night, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for coaches and for volunteers to have access to the hospitality rooms. It's a lot of fun. The volunteers love it. It's a great opportunity to meet new people and to watch some basketball.
A site captain is someone who is at the facility from beginning to end. We're there for 3 full days. We make sure that the gym is ready to go when the teams get there. We make sure that the coaches know where to go, where the teams know where to go. Volunteers, we're there to answer any questions that they possibly have, even the fans, if they have questions. And we have facilitators that work with us, that call the scores in, that also make sure that the referees are where they need to be, and that we have the scorekeepers and things of that nature in line, making sure the gym runs smooth and there's no questions or no problems.
The team host is a program that is kind of unique to this tournament, and what it is one person is a volunteer that basically adopts the team for the weekend. We send out a welcome letter to the coaches, let them know, we're going to be his team host. We have one for every team. All 80 teams have a host. Even the local teams have a host. The host program provides good information for the out-of-town teams, such as the restaurants they could eat at. Coaches want to know where the movie theater is, just things like that.
One little bonus we've added to the McDonald's Texas Invitational this year is an Alumni Challenge basketball game between the Pasadena ISD alumni and Deer Park ISD alumni.
It's another great way to bring out some of our stars from the past and the stars of today from our 5 high schools, and really showcase the talent that Pasadena has as far as basketball is concerned.
Well, it's a fun thing to be able to look back and see what basketball was like back in the day. It was a different game than what it's played now. It was a day when you didn't have any dunks, when you had a bunch of players who usually were coming straight out of football. It was a game that was played very, very well in Pasadena back in the day. And in fact, the only boys championship in football, basketball, or baseball was a basketball title in 1946. Pasadena High School won the state championship for the big schools division.
We do have the different age groups. So we've got graduates from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. What we've done for the game is we've kind of structured those people. So those from the 60s are going to play against those from the 70s, those from the 70s against those from the 80s, and so forth. But then, in the spirit of competition, there's also going to be an open part of the game where the coaches will be able to put anyone in the game because, again, the goal is to win. The game will take place on Saturday, November 23rd at Phillips Gymnasium at the main athletic complex, played at 6 o'clock. That's right before the championship game. So we hope to have a huge crowd there for the Alumni Challenge leading right on into the championship game.
Tickets will be on sale in advance for tournament passes only. Those are the tournament passes that you can purchase, and it's an in and out pass at any game location throughout the tournament. We will have those on sale early at the Chamber of Commerce here in Pasadena and also at the ticket office at Phillips Fieldhouse and Memorial Stadium. But all tickets, single game tickets as well as the passes, will be on sale at the gate of each game venue throughout the tournament.